company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and we are outside on the motorized Pac-Man screen. Now, earlier today, I went in and actually recoded the screen with the 38 Black Widow, got that out of the way. Sorry we couldn't do that on camera. We had a lot to do today. I didn't get a chance to paint the 250 today. We got the orders already taken care of the customers. It's just been a really busy day when I came off camera, so we got hit with a bunch of orders. But I want to show you what we got set up outside right now. The motorized 38 Black Widow outside. Let's show you what we got. Always something different on my channel. No same old, same old. Like I said, we always do something different on our channel. We don't do the same thing over and over again and again. We can swap projectors at will, still at 720p. Some people are doing the same demonstrations. We're always doing something different. All right, let's have some fun. any extras on that one? Let me go get them gray samples real quick. We're gonna have that challenge tonight. I'm not gonna forget, we're gonna post that. So I'm gonna show you why you do not want to go with a gray screen either. Again, on a motorized outside. So we're gonna be doing those demonstrations tonight. Yeah, we coated it and got a 38 Black Widow on it. Look how amazing that looks. Now, those have been asking about motorized projection screens. We're going to cover everything. I'm going to show you where this gray screen paint product will not work on nothing at all. In this section right over here, we're much darker because we don't have the overheads coming down. So I'm going to show you with a gray screen paint product that it can't pull color or contrast. And again, like I said, we heard the chatter already. I've got the feedback already. Like I said, we're not going to go tit for tat. We already know you're upset over this, but you are going to do the challenge. If you don't do the challenge, just proves that your product doesn't work. And if you notice, every time I come out here, I change my scenery. It's not the same old thing every day. I was thinking about doing 180 inch, but I thought, we did it already yesterday. Let's do something different. Let's bring the motorized screens out. So I have all my screens now converted to 38 Black Widow, and I'm going to show you at the end of the day. Now we have four applications per each screen. Also, too, from the point that you're not going to jam your motor at the end of the day. That's silly nonsense. All right, so let's come out of here real quick. Look how beautiful that screen, the colors pop, don't they? And keep in mind, if you're talking about elite screens, you have to do all of them. You know how many elite screens they have? We've done all test demonstrations on elite screens, just about the high-end screens. So if you're going to do a certified screen demonstration, you have to do all 18 of them, including the 6 ultra short throws on top of that. You can't pick and choose what you want. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because the individual is trying, but it's not good enough. You're going to have to try a lot harder. And you're going to have to, first thing, start off by getting rid of that projector. Those high-end projectors have to go. And the reason why, like I said, I don't misinform any of my projectors, my customers at all. Again, we're doing this on a $270 projector. 720p. Let's go over here. Not bad for a $68 projection screen, huh? Let's see. Now, who in their right mind would coat their screen with a gray screen paint at the end of the day? And I'm going to show you why it's a bad idea. Now, every time we do a demonstration, we're always going to have a gray product in there to show you why you do not want to ruin your screen with a gray screen paint. And also, too, as you can see, every time you pop on my channel, you always see something new. Not this same old dark environment with an overpriced projector on a faded, washed out, outdated product. And yes, it's outdated. Simple red, that's it. Let's see if the gray screen paint product will pull up. Now, mind you, even though we said this is Network Gray 773, in order for him to say this is not his product at the end of the day, he's going to have to do a side-by-side demonstration showing that his product is different from this. Other than that, it's his product. And again, as I said, if you're going to sit there and say that all black screens are the same, well, I have demonstrations showing my product against black paint and black fabric and everything you could possibly think of. And I got it on 5,000 and 1,000 lumens and so forth. I've even swapped out my projector upstairs to a little Pico projector back there at 1,000 lumens. and yet you have not done anything yet but complain. So as of today, and as of the day we first tested your product on network grade 77, your product is network grade 77, unless you can come out and prove otherwise. Other than that, you can't. This is what happens to a gray screen against 38 Black Widow. I told you, the technology we have on our screen pulls the highest contrast level. Amazing white levels, and the colors are outstanding. I've already tested your product on this. It does not work. Your product does the same thing as any gray screen paint. It washes out. Now, if you're saying your product is special, there's something special about it that no other product can do, then you need to back it up, and you need to do it fast. We're going to be hitting a great deal of forum sites pretty soon tomorrow. Let's see if you can pull up, let's see. I'll bring you a little close. You see how I'm blending the gray screen? Yeah. Let me get something to tie that for you. Face it, your product is obsolete. When I come out here from now on, anytime I display this 38 Black Widow, we're going to display a gray screen paint product against it. To show you at the end of the day, you're wasting your money. How do you compete with a screen that could blend into a gray screen? And 3 of your screen paints are blended into this product. And this is from the batch. So let me see. As you said, the screen's supposed to be so dark you can't see it, right? So how are we seeing this right now? My claim to it, your product is nothing but great paint.
You can go 2 crispy chicken sandwiches, or you can go spicy. One thing you can't go.
Face it, your product is done. If I order your product right now, you put my money back on the account. You can't back your product up. You can't win. The 38 is the dominant screen. Look at all the LED lights that are flickering around that screen. It just keeps maintaining its black level. I guarantee your customers can't even tell the difference between the network gray and your product. They can't tell. Now, the reason why we say that, because you know he's going to get on camera and he's going to say, oh, but it's not my product. Again, if it's not your product, do the demonstration side by side and show that there's a difference. If you can't do it, then it is your product at the end of the day. If you can't back it up. That's like if you say, hey, his product is black paint. Well, I can go back that up, but you can't seem to back yours up. We're going to post a challenge. Now your challenge is going to increase now. I may give you a challenge where you're going to have to duplicate every environment in my house, which means you're going to have the exact same screen size of every screen that I show off in every demonstration. Now, for those you feel that I'm being unfair, how am I being unfair? If you want to compare yourself to my products and my technology, then you should be able to produce the exact same screen size I use in my demonstration. Tomorrow, starting off with the 180-inch screen. I can vary you in challenges all day. Like tomorrow, I could request for you to do a demonstration with the projector I have in the environment right now, upstairs in the theater room, in a fully lit environment. I'll show all white levels for 2 months and you show all contrast. You wanted to challenge my technology? You got it. Or if you don't believe me, I'll have somebody I'll put some money in somebody's account, have them buy your product, and do a demonstration next to network rate 77. Battery's died. I gotta put the charge on the speakers. Let's put it this way. I'm going to give you 2 months to do this. If you don't do this, I've got 4 people already lined up willing to basically take your product and stick it against network grade 77. If you don't do it, I'll have somebody else do it. I'm giving you the opportunity to do it yourself. You have 2 months.
Line in.
My goal. Turn that down. My goal is to vary you in as many challenges as I possibly can in 1 month. Next will be an 18-screen certified test. You're doing one elite? Oh, heck no. You have to do all of them. You have to do the same thing I'm doing. And then next week I'll put you in sun killer technology, which means you're going to have to produce an image at around 12 o'clock in the sun. I can do it. I told you, I can vary you in challenges all day. So that's why I tell you at the end of the day that the reason why we giving these people these challenges, because these are people that are claiming and making false accusations that their gray screen paint products are of the future. No, your products are old and outdated. I can give you so many challenges. I can bury you in a month, no problem. If you don't have this demonstration done with this network gray, I will have other people do the test for me. So I'm giving you an option. Slow color change out. I don't think we have mics hooked up. Oh, we're in the wrong section for this one. Here we go. Slow color change out. Geese are rampant tonight. You shut up this way. Next demonstration, I'll have you paint the screen outside. I've done that one already too. I did that with an 8. Now see, it's not fun anymore, is it? You want to compare yourself to my stuff. Now you're going to do every demonstration. I'll give you a challenge every day, and I will mark your name next to it, and I will post it on every forum site so they'll know what's going on. That we're throwing it. Everybody knows. I got people calling me right now that you're going to bury this man. I'm going to bury you in challenges now. The hardest one you're going to have to do, you're going to duplicate every screen in my house. I don't care if you don't have the room. You better make the room. You want to challenge my technology? You want to mock one of my screens at 148? Then you need to have 148 in your living room. Look at that, it's pitiful. That screen cannot pick up color. And we're in the dark. That's why I explained to you at the end of the day, when you get a motorized projection screen, if you get an inflatable screen, if you're going to be doing this outside, the last thing you want to do is to put an outdated gray screen paint on your screen and ruin your experience. I'm going to call you out on this one. Crow 1176, Fernando Gonzalez. Your product is Network Grade 773 by Sherman-Williams. If you say that I'm wrong, I'm challenging you to do the demonstration. If you don't, I'll have someone else do it. So I'll have 6 people do that demonstration showing your product is matching that product. Got 2 months. And I've heard the chatter. You're ranting. You're cursing. You're upset. You're angry. But you're the one that dug the hole. You got to back it up. Didn't pick up any color at all, did it? All right, let's try a little contrast here. Let's see if we can get a Starfield demonstration to pull up on this. And it's a great product. Ooh. Tron Legacy.
Grid is live. Initiate light cycle battle.
See that tan washed out spot in the middle of the screen? That's a gray screen paint trying to accept a black level.
You got no chance, user. The parts are faster than ours. Use the levels. Now this I can do.
Look at that washed out image right there. Batman versus Superman.
What would you do if you could be normal?
I'll find a cure for us. After years, it's finally possible.
See that right there? You're not picking up any contrast. See how washed out that is? That's washed out. I know you're trying to convince people at the end of the day that gray screen paint is the way to go, but you have to accept it. It's an outdated dinosaur. It has been out for a very long time. It has served its purpose. My technology is not responsible for wiping out a gray screen. It's the gunmetal technology is responsible for it. So unless you can prove that your product can basically take on a gunmetal screen, I suggest you pick up a sheet of black diamond. That is the best gunmetal screen I've seen so far. So if you can beat that screen, then it pretty much shows that you can pull the same contrast levels. Now, keep in mind, when you do the black diamond, as we did, you're going to have to do it on a 720p. You will have no perks, and you will do that in a fully lit environment. And you will show contrast levels only. That's what we did to get noticed. And that's what you're going to have to do. But when we did it, our screen was a very dark gunmetal. Your screen is a light screen paint, so it's going to fail miserably. That's why when you go into a store and you want to speak about Elite screens, I know quite a bit about Elite screens. Elite screen's lightest screen that looks exactly like yours would be a Cinema Gray. That is a $700 to $800 screen. Now, if you're talking about the Cinema Gray 5D and 3D, there's $1,600, $1,500, $1,300 screens. The Dark Star 9, which I have in the room back there, is a $3,000 screen. There is no way in the world on God's green earth that you ever match that screen on any level whatsoever. Your UV mix can't even match a basic daylight dark gunmetal screen, so we know you didn't pass that. All right. So, as you can see, people, don't be fooled into thinking that a gray screen paint product is going to be able to give you rich color. It's going to give you contrast levels. It is going to fail on every level whatsoever. It can't even pull up the basic color red. 4K snow screensavers. That's my white levels on it versus on a gray screen. And mind you, we're doing this outside. Why to be inside? It's boring. Do some demonstrations inside. That's basically about it, but I'd rather be outside. So you can see where the black technology is far more superior. It picks up much better color. It picks up better contrast. Of course, we pick up a 100% contrast level, and our white levels are outstanding. The gray screen, on the other hand, can't see contrast and can't see color. And it can maintain a somewhat good white level, but next to a white screen, please.
You're probably wondering, what makes these chips taste so good? Here's a hint.
There's our white levels right there again on the wolves. This is why I explained to you, do not be fooled by people who get on cameras and lie about their products. That's why we've requested the 1-year challenge for him to remove the expensive projector out of his environment and calibrate a projector and the projector with the insane contrast capabilities, and to do a demonstrations only for 1 year on a 720p projector. To show at the end of the day that he does not need an expensive projector to make his product look good. That quality isn't coming from his screen paint, it's coming from the projector. If that was the case, all the customers be seeing with his products would have the same results, and they don't. Now, like I said, if your screen paint did such an amazing job, why would you need a projector? The challenge should be easy. Anytime you display that projector, it will clearly show at the end of the day that you need that projector. That becomes your crutch. Your dark environments become your crutch. So at the end of the day, do not destroy your product with an outdated product. If this product actually did work, he wouldn't need a projector, and he would definitely do the demonstration against the Network Gray 773, which is your screen paint. It's yours. But the only difference is it would cost your customers $23 a gallon instead of $80 to $89 a quart. So you're not saving anybody any money. You're actually cheating your customers. And this is coming from a person who claims to be a professional but doesn't even know how much paint it takes to paint a 300-inch screen. But yet you're a professional. You don't know how much paint it takes to paint a screen. Even your website even shows clearly you don't know what you're talking about. The specification sheet is weak and light. And you have to depend on a dark environment and an overpriced projector just to make your screen look good. Now, I've already swapped out 2 projectors in my environment already, and you are still haven't done the demonstration yet. All right, let's get rid of the gray screen. I'm gonna get off my screen right now. Now, those that are looking to advance and get the most from your projector without it washing out or fading or being stuck in dark environments, time for you to get out of the Stone Age and welcome the future to black technology. The darker screens on the market, as you can see, the gunmetal screens, which are the darker screens, are the ones that cost the most money on the market. And as you can see with our technology, we have done 18 certified screens with no problem. I can do a $5,000 projection screen and a $3,000 and level them with no problem whatsoever, where a gray screen paint product can't even beat a basic red color. And I'm doing all this at 720p on a projector that cost me $270. So yeah, I've already heard the chatter that you are refusing to remove your projector already, because you're making excuses already about why you shouldn't have to remove it or this, that, and the other. Remove the projector, Jamie. Put it in the box. Break open the 720p projector and do the demonstration. Stop misleading your customers. Because if you're going to talk about products and quality at the end of the day, let's talk about projectors. My projector's cost versus yours. Because I can get up at 6:35 in the morning on my wallpaper screen and I can display a screen in a fully lit environment on a projector that sits in eco mode. And I can do it at 1,000 lumens easily. Where you, on the other hand, can't do that. Think about it. If I can do it in a max out zone where meters don't pick up at 1,000 lumens and I can outperform black paint and gray screen paint, what do you think I can do in a normal environment with that projector? Oh, wait, we already have it upstairs. All right, people, let me show you what you're supposed to be really getting at the end of the day. At the end of the day, people like that, dinky websites and fake demonstrations and overpowered projectors, people like that are only dependent on people that don't know any better at the end of the day. That's what they want at the end of the day. They don't want to deal with people like me. That's why you can never go into any one of those forum sites at the end of the day, because they would, excuse my French, they would rip you a new one. Because those people in those environments know what they're talking about. You can't pull that fake snake oil in those environments, because those people know what they're talking about. They do their research. So you maybe to pass that off on YouTube, or maybe a few people that may not know at the end of the day, but anybody else that knows is going to see through that crap. So after this video demonstration is done, I will post your challenge. Again, I said every day for a year. So let's enjoy what real technology looks like.
Sunships. Your own wave. Get a new mattress for as low as $11 a month.
Y'all running out of excuses, aren't you? You really are. I'm going to tell you what the excuses we got so far. We got one where our projectors, we only use 5,000 projectors, but I got two projectors upstairs. One running at 1,000 lumens right now. We did that one already at 1,000, 13 to 14 feet back, versus black paint versus white paint, showing color levels, white levels, and contrast. Boom. Did that one already. Did that twice. Matchbook. What was the other one we had? Our screens don't pull up at night in the dark. You do know we did demonstrations on dedicated screens, right, in dark environments. I guess you missed that menu. Let's see what the other one we have. Certified screens, we've done that already. Outside, done that already. Massive screens, done that already. Ultra short though, done that already. Low lumen projectors, done that already. Where are y'all test demonstrations? Versus black paint versus white screen, done that, done that, done that.
From Raymore and Flanagan.
Just face it, the 38 Black Widow is what it is. It's lethal. And you can't beat that screen on any level whatsoever. And then on top of that, Crow, I got multiple cancellations from you. When I talk to customers, I can show your cancellations, showing that you were so terrified of my product that even after you sent me an email telling me to buy from you, you canceled the money, canceled the orders, and put the money back in my account. Both of y'all can't back your products. As for the other fellow, Matchbook, well, people already saw through your nonsense, so they already know at the end of the day, you talk crap at the end of the day. You don't even know what you're talking about. Again, there's a video attached to every batch number, so, yeah. And keep in mind, out of 5 gallons, we would have gotten multiple complaints. You're the only person, which proves that your demonstration was fake. And after the customers get done doing their reviews, well, we're going to post you to the blacklist with your demonstration, along with the customers who did the demonstration on the same product with the same batch number. And then we're going to post you everywhere as an internet troll. I get over 200 to 300 loves and likes on the forum sites when I display my technology. And when they track me down and see you guys, all they see is a bunch of haters at the end of the day of people that are so upset because they can't do the same thing that I'm doing. Look how beautiful that is. 720p, people. $270 projector. I told you, with this technology, outside your screen would look like an OLED. Or you can have a washed out gray screen out there, or white screen. It's up to you. Your projector would only cost you $270, Or you can do it for $300. It's up to you. You can do it for $150. Heck, I can bring my $60 ultra short throw out here. And meanwhile, this guy's in his apartment with a 3300 lumen projector, and he can't even produce a decent contrast level. Sad. What else you want to get on here? Let's check out Ooh, let's check this out.
Steven, you weren't supposed to see any of this. What are you? You sure you want to know?
No, not really. I decided to say, no, not really. I'm good. See, when a person complains about a 720p projector, that's because his screen paint is crap. A 720p projector, there's nothing wrong with it. It works perfectly fine. The only problem is that the screen is being displayed off. They're garbage. This is the way your screen is supposed to look. This is a $68 eBay projection screen. I got to $68. My projector behind me cost me $270. The screen paint kit to paint this is $209, and this screen can beat a $3,000 Dark Star 9 with no problem. Yet the gray screen paint would cost you around, well, 2 quarts he has now for $78, and he has no proof at the end of the day that you may be getting a household paint at the end of the day because he hasn't done the demonstration. He refuses to do it. So how do you know what you're getting? Even in the YouTube video, he deleted off his account, clearly shows him making a black and white product. We asked him to make the 2, 3, 4, and 5, and he refuses to do it. So you don't know if you just paid $80 or $89 for everyday house paint. So we're requesting you to do the demonstration, back your product. Till then, you can look at my beautiful screen and the colors on it. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that looks. Anybody got an urge for fruit salad? That's the color you would be getting if you were out here and you did your screen in gray. Let me just do it close, up close. Your screen would have washed out. Now, we're going to do the rest of our video and enjoy it. And when we get done, I'm going to post your challenge. You of all people should basically try to do a demonstration against the Network Gray 773 and prove to your customers that you're not stealing from them at the end of the day by selling them nothing but house paint. And you should get rid of the projector, as I said before. But let's see how many days you fight this. Like I said, every single day I'm going to post at the end of the day requesting for you to swap out your projector. You and Partey both. Partey, you already know what your challenge is. Your challenge is to do your demonstration and to put your screen against that wall. I also have a list of paints that I need you to do your demonstration against to show that your product is different from any great paint. I've yet to see that demonstration on your product. You claim your product is a special paint, then you need to get, like I said, go to my Digital One Crystal Screen Paint site. I challenge your product against Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. So I want you to make those ingredients, do them live on YouTube, and then paint them against your screen. And don't forget the YouTuber who put his paint up. And let's see what else we got. Anything else? Oh, the gray wall you have in your environment. I would like to see you do a side-by-side comparison. We're going to request them every day. Do the demonstrations, gentlemen. Get it done. I don't want to hear any more rants or carrying on. Crow, you should have had that P2 packed up by now. This is a shame, ain't it? I got a request for these people to do this, and they can't do it, but they talk all this trash. As for the rest of you haters, we're not going to give you any, we're not going to bother with you because you're just talking trash at the end of the day. You're still can't back anything up. So we just ignore y'all. But for the main trolls, yeah. You want to challenge myself at the end of the day? Pack up all those new projectors and break open the 720Ps. Till then, you can watch my technology. Tomorrow we're going to do a rear projection screen. Try to do something different every day. And for your customers, hey, they're welcome over here. That way they can see something different every day. The same old projector every day. Well, I'm going to come out here again with this. I like this one, the lights. Oh, I got one for you. Let's show you someplace you can go. Let's go play some contrast. AK Desired Nature. There you go. Would you like to challenge my technology and contrast levels on your great screen paint products? I would even crush your UV mix in the process. I'll call you on that too. I'll have the people buy your products. I'm not going to do the demonstration. I'm not touching it. I'll have people buy your products and they'll do the demonstration on my 38 Black Widow versus your product and contrast levels only. You'll never learn. I mind my own business, making my 38, making good money, and you guys get upset and angry. We're going to argue about how much money I'm making. Then you want to get upset about my products. And then you want to try to slander my work at the end of the day. So now when I bury you in tons and tons of challenges, then you're going to cry and whine about harassment. You don't learn anything. So now you're going to get a challenge every day. So we're going to expect for Crow 1176 or Fernando Gonzalez to do the challenge for 1 year. Remove your projector out of your environment, put it in a box, and go to the 720p projector. Do all demonstrations in fully lit environments, even contrast levels, all of them. Meters must be present in the environment. Now you will max at 1600 because I told you to do the demonstration and you failed to do so. We don't want to see one demonstration. We want to see a solid year. And you will do that demonstration next to network grade 773. Got beautiful for that low. I like how that bounces off the ceiling. I don't know why my neighbors don't come out and check this out. You know what it is? My neighbors are pretty cool. They're nice people. They think they're going to disrupt my video. Come on, watch the screen. I got it display so they can look at it. Because last time I had the screen on the opposite side, they couldn't see the screen. So now I got it here so they can watch it. Saving you hundreds. Where? You can't even let go of the projector you have in your environment. Where you saving anybody money at the end of the day? Product matches household paint at the end of the day. And then you have to lean on an expensive projector because you can't get rid of it because you know your screen's gonna like crap without it. Can't do it for 1 year, can you? How about I make it? How about 2 years? Too much? Man, that is sad, people. That is sad. I'm gonna get some pictures for this. I'm gonna be on Facebook in a few minutes, but we're gonna put this challenge out for you, Crow, now. I'm expecting to have this done. And we'll have it every single day. I'm going to put this challenge out for you. I got customers calling me asking about when you're going to do the challenge. He's not going to do that challenge at the end. He needs that projector. So, truthfully, in order for your customers to get the same image, they're going to have to spend $3,300. Where you saving them any money, Crow? Nothing. Well, let's give this challenge again. All right, people, gotta go. Gotta jump over to Facebook so you can check out this baby. And we'll do something different tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to do a rear projection screen. Look at the future, Crow. This is what's going to destroy your screen.